Hey everybody, welcome back to Buddy Spirits and Cigars. We're hanging out in front of some amazing beauty right here.
Look at this shit.
One of the new C8 Corvettes and Mercedes Maybach. So, anyway, we're living it up. Today we're going to get into some Eagle Rare. This is Mash Bill 1 by Buffalo Trace.
Somebody's already been into that one.
That one has already been gotten into.
I did. It was me. I'm just going to be honest. However,
it's worth getting into.
It was definitely worth getting into. This is a 10-year Kentucky Straight Bourbon by Buffalo Trace. Very, very good, and
unfortunately allocated.
Yeah, it's not so easy to get around here.
What's the the suggested retail price?
It's like $35 or something like that.
Around a $40 bottle.
Yeah, it's less than 40. It's in the 30s actually.
I've never seen it for under about 45, but around here. But I think it is generally elevated a little bit.
So this is really, really good. It's 90 proof. I am a gigantic fan of this, and there you go, Mercy.
Sure.
Heavy.
Thank you.
This is one of my favorite from Buffalo Trace. I love it. And right off the nose, cherries. I mean, just cherries and vanilla.
Kev, you gotten into your bottle yet?
No, I have not. Man, you know.
Come on, bro. It's been like 2 weeks.
I know. But I'm a hoarder, so I kind of like to.
Your bottle of what?
I got a bottle of that.
Oh,
yeah. But I like to have a backup before I get into one. So I don't. Which means I'll probably never get into, or it'll be years before I get into it. But hey.
Well, you're getting into it now.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, if you don't get into yours, you're always getting into a buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
Keeps you from having to open yours. Right, Kim?
Yeah, very right.
Exactly.
All right. However, I did buy Basil Hayden the other day.
Which one?
Dark Rye.
Dark Rye.
My man.
And that one's hard to beat.
I'm going to say something here about Basil Hayden Dark Rye. It is delicioso.
Oh, okay, good.
And I say it in another language so we're clear on just how delicious it is.
Yeah, I mean, you got to bring out your bilingual skills.
Yep.
We all know that, but let's talk about this. We've already done Dark Rye. We're here to talk about Eagle Rare.
So,
I don't know shit about this. I can't say anything about it.
Do you get the fruits and vanilla, stuff like that off the nose? So when I say this is Mash Bill 1, this is the same Mash Bill as Buffalo Trace and E.H. Taylor Small Batch.
I enjoyed E.H. Taylor.
Yeah.
So this is that.
Old Charter. That's all same mash bill.
So good.
Age and placement in storage in the warehouse.
And then proof.
And then, I mean, Buffalo Trace is around the same proof.
Yeah, but like E.H.
So
Taylor.
E.H. Taylor is not terribly high either.
It's bonded though, so it's at 100 proof. This is what, 90?
90, 95, whatever I said.
Yeah.
90.
Yeah. So,
they're relatively in the same ballpark, if you will.
Yeah.
But this is age 10 years. Buffalo Trace 4 to 6 years. So you have 4 to 6 years difference in age and placement in the warehouse. But same mash bill.
Either way, it's good.
So, I'm a huge fan. Take a drink of it and then nose it right after you take a drink. And then the fruit will really stand out big time.
It just got hotter in my nose.
You think this is spicy?
That's all it got, was hotter in my nose. No, in my nose. Much hotter in the nose than it was in the mouth. Can we talk about that, about bourbon?
Sure, man. Taste and smell go work together.
Yeah.
Of a bitch.
Get your olfactories going.
What?
I just love this stuff. I mean, if this was readily available, it would, without a doubt, be a good daily.
Oh yeah, for sure. And the price.
Yeah.
If you could get it at retail or really close.
Yep.
Like I said, the times I bought it, $40 to $45, and I've felt good about that every time for the quality of it.
Yeah.
The price point is solid. Even at a little elevated, is still solid.
With how things are these days.
Yeah.
$55. is what I got that one for. So I'm not upset about it because I like it that much.
Yeah.
I think it's worth $55. Now, I'd much rather do MSRP.
Yeah, well, yeah.
The last bottle I got, which I sold to him, was 40.
Yeah.
I thought I was out. I wasn't. I knew he didn't have one. I'm like, hey,
appreciate that.
Yeah. So I hooked him up. But that's what I paid at Eastside was $40.
Yeah.
So.
No, I love this, man. It's great.
Cam, what says you?
I like it. It's not bad.
It's not bad?
Spicy? Not spicy?
It's not bad. I mean, it's a little spicy, but not mention worthy.
On the toothpaste scale.
Hotter than toothpaste.
Hotter than toothpaste.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So we got to go to the other end. Yummy versus not yummy.
It's freaking yummy.
Yummy.
Yeah.
And so let's back up in time for a minute here.
Mm-hmm.
You used to not so much be a fan of Eagle Rare.
Well, I mean,
in your younger bourbon
when
days.
I first started, I was fortunate enough to get a bottle, and I didn't really have the palate. I didn't,
You weren't refined.
No, well, I'm still not refined, but yes, a pig. Yeah, not a Razorback, a pig. There's a difference.
Right.
Do you hold your pinky out at least?
I don't know. Do I? I've not really paid attention.
It's not on the glass.
Yeah,
It seats the glass there.
Yeah, there
in the grip.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't want it falling through.
Yeah,
It's a rest.
It's
a rest for the
there it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
So how long ago was this? You reckon?
Oh,
Ballpark.
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
And so as of here in a few weeks. I think here in a few weeks. I'm just ballparking here.
It'll be a year.
We will have been doing this for a year.
Yeah.
That's pretty. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And we've grown quite a bit, and we definitely want to say we appreciate you guys for following us and joining in on the fun.
Yep. Couldn't do it without you.
No.
Thanks.
I brought it. I'm going to start it off. I'm a gigantic fan of this. I really like it. It's probably one of my favorite bourbons. Just price point, it sucks. The availability sucks, so you got to knock points off for that. But I've got one.
Yeah.
Well,
you got that giant one.
Yeah, I have 175 at the house. So, I mean,
that's what's cool is that they make a 175.
And that thing is obnoxious.
Nothing like having a ridiculously giant bottle of good bourbon.
Yeah, and I would not put that on the stand because it's about as tall as that stand. No, it's probably not, but it seems like it is.
It's pretty close.
Yeah. But, man, I'm between a 375 and a 4, and I think I'm going to go 375 because it's not easy to get, but I think it's that great of a bourbon. That's just me. A 10-year bourbon that's really good and worth the price.
Yeah, a 10-year bourbon that you can get for $40. That's like a sore finger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to beat it. I
can't suck on it. I'm going to go with. I'm going to chime in with you. I'm going to go with the 375, and the only reason it's not a 4 is because you can't drive down to a liquor store and just pick it up.
Yep.
If it was more available, I'd probably even go 4 1/4. I like it that much.
I do too.
I think it's one of those that some people, it's kind of like Blanton's. They think, oh, it's just hype. But to me, it's not. To me, the flavor and the quality of that pour is way up there.
Yeah, this blows Blanton's out of the water to me, and it's cheaper. So,
yeah,
even MSRP.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So. All right, Ken.
Toothpaste boy.
Simon's got to go last.
It's a 3.5.
3.5.
Yep, it's good.
Very solid from Spicy.
Yeah,
it's very solid.
I'm probably going to go 3. I would like it if it were higher. I would like it more if it were higher proof. If it were higher proof, it'd be something else. So, yeah.
Do you think this offers the flavors of some of the higher proofs, though? I mean, we've had higher proofs that have less flavor than this.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
I mean, not crazy high.
Yeah.
But higher than 90 for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's good. But proof points and availability are the things for me. So
right on.
Like you said, if you could get it, if I could go down to one of the liquor stores and find it on the shelf, then it'd probably be 375.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
Right on.
it is. That's our review of the Eagle Rare 10-year. So I'm a gigantic fan of that. But that's just me though. What are we smoking?
This is the Crowned Heads La Patissiere. This is the little, like a 4 3/4 by 50. It's Connecticut broadleaf wrapper, Nicaraguan jalapa binder, and it's a nice little medium cigar. When I found out we were going to do Eagle Rare, that's why I paired it with it, because I think a super strong cigar would kind of overshadow the pour a little bit. And to me, I think it's pairing well.
It is.
It's got a little spices, a little bread, some little cocoa taste notes to it, and I think it pairs really well with this.
Crowned Heads kind of gets overlooked a little bit.
They do.
They
They're
have some really good stuff.
They're kind of a boutique, so they're not huge. A lot of people, if you say, hey, what do you know about cigars? Oh, I know Fuente, and I know Rocky, and I know, Ashton and Perdomo or whatever. But most people, unless they're super into cigars, aren't really familiar with Crowned Heads as much. And I think that's a shame. They put out some really good stuff.
I agree.
Yeah, this is really good. I've never heard of it before, but
well, there you go.
Exactly. I would definitely smoke this again. I would buy this and smoke this.
Price point of this.
Oh man, I don't remember what these were. I bought like 17 cigars all at once, so
yeah.
I didn't look at the price. I think it's
10-ish,
10 to 15-ish.
Yeah.
For the different Vitolas, if I'm remembering correctly. So
yeah,
they're again, this being available would be a great everyday pour. These are definitely everyday cigars. They're not going to kill you.
So Winston's?
Yep.
906 have them?
I have one Vitola, or one, I have the 4 Kicks down there, but it's just because I don't have room. I have to kind of spread it around.
Yeah.
But Winston's has a really good selection of Crowned Heads. So
for sure. I agree.
5304 Rogers, next to Bo's Tuxedos.
You're going to love them.
Across from Central Mall.
And you guys that go there, tell them that Buddy Spirits and Cigars sent you. These guys are amazing friends of ours. We're very close to the family, and we're good personal friends outside of business.
Yep.
And they'll be more than happy to help you with any of your accessory needs, pipe, cigars. They've got, if they don't have it, they will point you in a direction, or they'll even order it for you. I mean, they do a great job making sure that you guys have whatever it is that you need. So go see those guys, and then in the evening time, 906, Tuesday through Saturday. Sundays and Mondays are closed. But yeah, I mean, it's a great time. It's a great place, awesome venue. It's really nice. I mean, we've talked about it, I don't know how many times, but if you haven't been there, you're missing out, without a doubt. That's all we have time for on this episode. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. We appreciate your support, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.